we've discovered something really important about people. And I'm going to share a whole bunch of things that we've learned about people who are interested in Indigenous travel experiences around the world. But I thought I'd start by sharing a few things about me. This is always a little bit unnerving when I do this in front of a room full of people I've never met before. But here's something about me. I'm a proud member of the LGBTQ+ community. Thank you. I'm very proud to fly this flag. I've been married to the most amazing man in the world for the last 30 years. Definitely married above my station in life. Usually when I open this one up, I have to explain what it is, but I don't think I have to do that in this audience. I'm also a member of this community. This is another label that I wear proudly, but just like the other one, it doesn't tell you anything about who I am on the inside. I'm not the same as everybody else who can fly this flag. These are just labels about who we are on the outside. Let me tell you one more story. These are my gym gloves. And every day when I'm at home in Vancouver, I walk up the street to my gym about the same time, about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I go always at the same time because I'm there to meet the same group of people. And if you look at us on the outside, we make no sense whatsoever. But I'll tell you what, on the inside, where it matters, if you want to talk to us as a group, we are all there because we share the values of friendship, community, personal growth, health and well-being. The point is, if you want to talk to us and get us to do something you'd like us to do, talk to us in that way, not based on demographic stereotypes. It's about who we are on the inside. You meet somebody for the very first time, and within 10 or 15 minutes, you just click. And you're finishing each other's sentences, and you're having a great time, laughing at each other's jokes without even hearing the punchline. You're like, one of you might say to the other, are you sure we haven't met before? This is uncanny. I feel like I've known you my whole life. We've all had that experience, yes? It usually happens when we're away at a conference like this, we meet somebody new. That's a fast friend. You've made a friend with someone whose values are exactly like yours. Your insula, this is the universal symbol for insula inside your brain. The insula inside your brain is looking at things and saying, well, gee, we're going to process that information in exactly the same way as our friend is here. So now if you knew the shared values of the people who are interested in Indigenous tourism experiences that you are trying to engage and motivate and inspire, that's like having fast friends at scale. We found one value that really motivated everybody, that makes sense for the Indigenous tourism intender community. This is a powerful value for anyone who's trying to motivate, engage, and inspire people who are keen on the idea of an Indigenous tourism experience. And what it means is about membership in very specific, defined, easy to point to groups. Not community like, oh, I'm part of the Indigenous community, but no, I'm a part of this club, a part of this community, a part of this very specific organization. So how could we use that? Think about honorary community membership programs that you can do. I did a quick Google search, and I found that throughout the world, Indigenous communities are doing this. There's all sorts of ways that we're welcoming people onto our lands and saying, we're glad you're here. Here's our elders, here's something about our traditions. There's maybe even a memento or a piece of something that gets handed over. There's an exchange. It varies from one place in the world to another. But people leave feeling like they've been invested in that community, like they've been brought in and made a member of the community for the time that they're there. They can walk away and tell a story about having met these folks and gone through this ceremony, this ritual. Find these moments, find these rituals, these ceremonies, these experiences that we're already doing. Create new ones if you don't have one in the part of the world that you're coming from. And push them way up to the front of all the messaging and the sales work that you do. People are driven to find this sense of community in this particular way. These folks are looking for it. That's the lead story, that you're going to be part of our community when you come here. So what I just did there is what we call values thinking. You take a values data point and you use it to develop an idea. Just like design thinking, but instead of keeping design at the center of the decision-making process, we keep values at the center of the decision-making process. There's three things that I hope you've taken away from today and that you take out into the world. I call them the three transformational truths. The first one is this: you are not your demographics. No matter what anybody tries to tell you, you do not need to behave in a way that aligns with your demographic profile. You're also not your psychographics. What you did yesterday, what you felt yesterday, your likes, wants, needs, beliefs, preferences, none of that stuff has anything to do with who you are today. You are living in the moment as a values-driven being, and you're going to make decisions that align with your values. You don't need to lean into who you were yesterday any longer, but you are irrevocably your values. You are a bundle of values that wakes up every day just looking for ways to be more and more values-driven in the course of that day. Take that with you. Take those three transformational truths with you.